Hey, Llama here, and here we are on the next of our caving tour videos. This time we're on Carno Island, and we're going to do the Carno Island cave. This one we're going to do on a thyla. Now this is probably realistically the only cave in the island that you can do on a thyla on official, unless you've got a cryo fridge sort of parked nearby the cave. Now I believe generally a lot of people think that you can't get a thyla in this cave. You can, it's just a little bit of extra work, so you've got to chisel some stuff out on the way through, but it is most definitely possible. Thyla's the best thing to run this cave, honestly, because of the way that it can jump and climb up walls and things like that. So you really want to be able to use the thyla so that you can get in and out of this cave, and you'll see that when we get in there. Alright, let's head in. So before I go in, I'll show you the coordinates of the cave. So here we are at the entrance. As you can see, we're on Carno Island. Coordinates 8.9, 91.4. Puts you smack bang in front of the entrance. Just opposite the entrance, you can see there's some ruins there and an explorer note on one of the Carno Island explorer notes. There are 3 more explorer notes in this cave and loot drops as well. So I'm going to go into the cave. This is a really pretty entrance, to be honest. You've got all these glowing mushrooms in here, and then things start to get a little bit tight as you get through to this section. Now this never used to be so tight in ASE, but in ASA you get jammed on it. So here's what you need to do, is you need to bring a pick with you. So this pick you can then use, whoops, let's get past, blocked myself with my own thyla. Let's just pick you up a little bit, buddy. Alright, now down here you can actually get, there's a load of rocks that you can't necessarily see, but all of these need to be destroyed in order for you to get the thyla through. And then you go around, so thyla's there, we come around here, let's get rid of all of these rocks. Any other rocks around here? Here we go. Just clear all of them, as many as you can, in and around that entrance area. A bit of motion sickness going there. And then through here is where the actual entrance to the cave is. So, let's see, is that enough? Did we miss anything? We'll find out when we try and get the thyla through, I guess. It needs to stick to the right. Try and get through that right hand side. Well, turned around. Here we go. All these rocks as well need to go. Otherwise we're never going to fit through. That's better. Ooh, okay. I'm going to get glitched and stuck on something. Right, now we should be able to get through. Like that. And like that. And there we go. Well, not without its issues. Again, we need to jump over this section. It's easy enough to do. Go. And we are through. So, That's the thing. So to get to this section, you've really just got to clear all of the rocks and some of the crystal as well from that first section to be able to get through. We didn't actually have to clear any crystal that time, which is interesting. And now we are ready to enter the cave. So the cave itself, you have to go through this little water section. Now you'll notice I'm riding side saddle on my Thyla. That's a visual bug at the moment, where it seems like as a recent update, and it only seems to work on Steam, it's not on the Xbox, but when you get on, your mount, you seem to stay facing whatever direction you're facing when you got on it. So it's somewhat off-putting, but anyway. Now we need to go down this pool and swim to the right. Now this can get a little bit, you need to be sort of careful here, because you need to get your Thyla in underneath and over here, and then you want to try and get out of here. Why is there a love bug there? That's just not going to help me, is it? Seriously? The problem here that is going to be a bit of an issue with this love bug is that, as you can see, my oxygen is dropping. The Thyla's oxygen will also drop, and you really need to try and get the Thyla out of here before it suffocates. Which in sometimes your best avenue is actually to get out and whistle follow. And get it to come out and follow you. It is actually above the water, which is good. Okay, there we go. Now we want to go stop, because I don't want him running off the edge of the cliff. And now we are sitting in an even more awkward position, but we are safely in the cave. And we have our first loot drop. Now you do get nasties spawn up on this section, but today we don't have anything, but as you can see there's plenty down there. Let's just empty that loot drop. Nothing decent in there, unfortunately. This cave is, I've found, the best source. Oh, I need to get the loot back. It really it's really off-putting seeing on like that. This cave is really the best source I have found for Megatherium blueprints. So if you're looking for a Megatherium saddle blueprint, the loot drops in this cave are probably the best place to get them. You can see we've got lots of bats, so I have brought the antidote with me, because I'm almost certain we will be getting ourselves a bit of mega rabies. So first thing we do, let's hit the bats. We've got all these love bugs in here as well. I didn't anticipate that complexity, but let's deal with that when it comes. So let's kite all these bats towards us, and then we'll sort of back up a little bit, because I don't want them knocking me over the edge. Because if we go all the way down to the bottom, there's a lot of bats, and there are also spiders and scorpions and all sorts of stuff down the bottom of this cave. And if they swarm you all at once, they do a massive amount of damage, so you don't really want to be taking them on all at the same time. So preference is to do them a bit at a time. Look at all those love bugs, that's insane. Really? Okay, I'm a little worried about that actually. That's going to be a bit of a problem, because if they all choose to attack us at once... Maybe I should have done this cave after the event finished. Oh well, anyway. We're in here now. We're committed. Let's go. Alright, we've got some bats here. We'll just get them to come over to us. We'll have to hit them for that though. Get them to come over to us so we can finish them off. And then I guess we'll deal with the love bugs. Jay. I was not expecting to have to deal with, 10 rhinos in this cave. That was probably the last thing I expected, to be honest. But I guess it is what it is. Now, I'm probably just going to run over there, to be fair, and just land in amongst them and try and kill them. Oh, not do that. That was really not what I wanted. Exactly what I said not to do. Don't go all the way down to the bottom, he said. And then jumped off the edge and went all the way down to the bottom. Alright, look, that's not the end of the world. Oh, yes it is, because they followed me down. Alright. Let's see if we can... I wonder how much damage they're going to do. I've obviously got the bleed damage with the Thyla, which is good. I don't know if it affects the Rhino. Yeah, it looks like it does. Because I'm not doing a huge amount of bite damage with this Thyla, to be honest. The Thyla's not that great. It's okay. But it's... there we go. Well, we got it. It's 621 melee. I suppose it's not too bad. Now, the thing about this cave, and it's the same as with the lava cave, I've mentioned it before, is that unfortunately, you can't really run in this cave. As soon as you try and run, your creature just bounces all over the place. It's really irritating. And the lag is terrible. So you sort of just need to take it slowly. There's no avoiding that. And let's get rid of these love bugs. Now, I definitely want to get rid of them all because we want to try and see if we can also find a Megalania while we're in here. Let's get rid of these bats. Sort of approaching this cave in reverse. Come here and fight me. Come on. Oh, these things are so irritating. There we go. Now, that's the other thing you've got to watch. When you're running up this this side, if you jump and hit the wall, it will often knock you off and you end up back down the bottom again. So there's a couple of sections here, and it's particularly important if your Thyla's not that great. So if you're trying to sort of, you know, stealth it down and not actually hit anything on the way down, and sort of kill things slowly, then you do need to be careful when you jump across, because there are a couple of sections that you just hit and bang, next thing you know, like I did, you're sort of landing down on the floor all the way down. Which is less than ideal. Okay, and here come the love bugs. So, oh good, at least they're all clumped together. So I should be able to be hitting them all at once, which means when I kill them, I should kill them all at once. They do a knockback with their attack too, so I've got to be careful. I'm standing right on the edge here. I'm not taking a lot of health damage, which is good, and they are just about done. Nice. Lots of hearts for this, admittedly. It's the upside, I suppose. Well, if anyone's wondering where all the love bugs are, they're in the Carno Island cave. It's definitely the place to go if that's what you're looking for. Oof, okay, what do we get? We get 21 hearts. I have a feeling we might have missed some actually, because we're probably carrying too much weight. But anyway, let's keep going. Oh, there's more up there. Oh, there's another one here. They are just everywhere in this cave. Unbelievable. And another one. Is that another one over there as well? I think it is. So, in this very spot where I'm standing, there is sometimes a loot crate. I'll sort of give you a... Once we've cleared the cave, I think I'll give you a bit of a tour of where all the loot crates are. And give you an idea of what to look for. Obviously, you saw the first one at the top of the cave. That's a fairly common loot crate spawn area. Oh, okay. Let's get rid of these guys. Almost gone. Come on. It's got to be it, yeah. Tell me they're on anymore. I bet we're not picking up these hearts anymore. No, we're not. We've stopped picking them up. Oh, there's even more over there. Not be bothered? Nah, can't. Also get lots of chitin in this cave. It is well known for that, but more so if you're killing 50,000 love bugs, I guess. Here's one of those jumps you just want to be careful for. Don't hit the side of the wall, otherwise you'll end up down on the floor before you know it. And here we go. Yeah, come on, all of you, let's go. Let's get it out the way now. Yep, you too. I feel like this is the last one. I hope it is, at least anyway. Right, there we go. Okay. So this is one of those spots I was talking about. So see this little rock here? You have to be real careful because you can hit that one quite easily and it will push you straight down if you jump there and hit in the wrong spot. So you have to be able to jump over it like that in order to be able to get past, because if you jump while you're in front of it, it literally just pushes you back and off the edge. It's quite clearly set there intentionally for that reason. Okay, so now in the spirit of continuing the trip downwards, this is where we got to when we jumped across there and fell off. Alright, so we come down from the entrance, as I said. You've got that first loot crate that we saw as we came into the entrance. And then you come down here and you've got this little jump across here. Now you can go all the way round, and if you go all the way round the long way, which is the way that we just came back up again, then you will find there is a loot crate that spawns over there. Just to give you an idea of roughly where it is, it spawns like over in this area here on the way down. So keep an eye out for that one. Can be blue, can be red sometimes. But generally I tend to come down, I come back that way. I tend to come across this way and then just make this jump over here onto this platform, and then you'll see that if you walk down off the edge here, that this there is often a loot crate that spawns here as well. So this is the next loot crate area, and you'll see if there's one up there. And did that one just spawn? Or is that mushrooms? No, I think that's mushrooms. Well, that was a loot crate there, but it's roughly where that loot crate looking mushroom is. And then we just continue on down. So you can follow this path round from here. And get a bit of lag there, get a bit of speed going. I think sometimes a loot crate can spawn here, and sometimes you'll see one spawn a little bit further down as well. I'll just do these couple of jumps. So sometimes you'll see one spawn more down here, or here where this spider is. You can get them down here as well. So that's all the loot crate spawns. Like I said, you can actually get Megatherium blueprints in here. I've got 3 in this cave on this map so far. And I've also picked one up in the lava cave as well, so you can also get them in there. Now, we'll just run down into this bottom section, and we'll pretty much just aggro everything in here that's going to attack us. Now, the only thing you've really got to watch out for in here is if you happen to get a Megalosaurus spawn, which does happen. They do spawn in here. They're a rare spawn, but they can spawn in here. So you just want to watch out for those. They can spawn at any point in the path, to be honest. And I've also seen them spawn on top of those mushrooms. We got another love bug coming down, and we got rabies. So let's get rid of that. There's that love bug. That's the one I could hear. Yeah. Obviously. So let's get rid of these bats. We've aggroed the dung beetle, I suppose. Oh, now all the dung beetles are coming for us. We've angered the dung beetles. We've angered the scorpions. Alright. Got more scorpions coming for it. Oh, what happened to that love bug? He seemed to disappear. Lost interest. Now we can head through here. Watch out for Megalosaurus curled up asleep on the floor. You don't want to hit one of those accidentally. These last few things. There's our love bug. Yes, of course you're going to aggro. Don't fly away. Come back here where I can kill you, please. You've got some obsidian, some metal and whatnot in here. Obviously some more dung beetles. Get rid of those. And the love bug, hopefully. And now I'm hoping that's the last one. Alright. Whoop, good lag. Okay, so that should be everything cleared in the cave, hopefully. Now, Explorer Notes. Here's one of the Explorer Notes that you'll find. What's this one? This is the Megalosaurus dossier. Oh, another one of these things. I don't know if they're respawning while we're in here, maybe. Usually nothing else will respawn while you're in the cave, but maybe these do. But that's your Megalosaurus dossier. That explorer note there. Now we're going to go over to here where the artifact is. And let's just go and grab the artifact first. Sometimes there can be stuff inside the artifact chamber. So it's a good idea to be ready in case something attacks you while you're in here, getting the artifact. That is the artifact of the Devourer, which is one of the artifacts that you need to do the monkey fight. Megapithicus. So jump back out there. And then here is the second explorer note. We're lagging. There we go. And this is the Megapithicus dossier, so the tiny little monkey. And we have a third explorer note, which I'll show you on the way out, and it's a bit tricky to get to. It's on one of those ledges, so it's probably easier with grapple hooks, to be fair, but I didn't bring any of those, so we're going to try and jump to it. It's kind of up there, I think, from memory. So we're going to head back up the slope again. And I'll see if I can point it out as we go up. Now we should be able to look down on it. There we go. So you can see it. Tell you what, I'm going to go into photo mode. So here we are up here. There is the explorer note down here. Okay. So we need to get down to there. Best way, to be honest, is to kind of just drop down. And there is the third explorer note for the cave. That one is the Mosasaur dossier. So 3 dossiers in this cave. The Mosa, the Megalosaurus, and the Megapithecus. All the M's. Now getting back off of this one, really, you just don't have much choice but to drop down. There's not much of an easy path out of here. Again, if you grapple hooked up here, it'll be a bit easier. But given we're on the Thyla, we're kind of limited to just jumping. And yeah, it took a bit of health damage there, but not to worry. Okay, so that's the artifact. That is all the nasties in the cave, including the extra ones for the event. Thank you very much, Wildcard. And that is also the 3 explorer notes, and we've covered loot drop locations. One thing left, and that is the creature that we haven't seen yet, a Megalania. Now, the Megalania should spawn in this cave. This is, I think, in my opinion, the most common cave for them to spawn. And you can go through and clear the entire cave and be completely unaware of them still being there because they attach to the walls and the ceiling. So you kind of need to look as you go down or as you go back up again to see if there are any in the cave. Now, there is also an easier way of doing that, and you will notice I've brought some rare flowers with me. And so I find this the most foolproof way because sometimes, Ark being Ark, the Megalania can spawn inside the wall. And so you may not necessarily see them, or you might just see a tail poking out or something like that. So I actually find what I tend to do is I go right the way back up to the top again. I scoff a whole bunch of rare flowers, and then I gradually work my way down to the bottom, and hopefully we can manage to aggro ourselves a Megalania. Okay, so here we are. We're right back at the top again. Sometimes you get Megalania will spawn here above the loot crate. I don't think that's purely by accident either. So when you hop off your tame, you can sometimes get a little bit surprised by one. But what we're going to do now is we're going to scoff all of these rare flowers that we've got. Like so. And then we're going to work our way down the cave. No, not one Megalania was seen. So, never mind. Well, Megalania would have been a bit of a bonus, I guess. So that is the artifact of the Devourer and the Carno Island cave. Way out, sorry, same as the way in, just in reverse. So you basically have to get all the way back up here. This is really why a Thyla is best. I mean, Thylas are good cave creatures anyway, but to be honest, for getting up and down this little ramp, because there's so many gaps and holes in it, you can do it with a Baryonyx, but it's really painful. The Baryonyx doesn't jump as effectively as the Thyla does, so it can be a bit of an issue. But I find the Thyla is 100% the way to go. Now let's get in the water. I'm going to go first person. Getting out is not as big an issue as getting in, so just watch out. There's a false path that way. You don't want to get stuck under here and drown. If you head out this way, and then you will see above you the light. That is the way out. First priority really is to get you and the Thyla's head out of the water so that you don't drown. And then next is to actually get out of the water yourself. Now, same thing on the way out. If you spend a bit of time in the cave, you may find that you need to remove all of the rocks and crystal and so on that barred your way in order to get out again. But if you're fairly quick, you don't need to do that. Let's see how lucky we are. I'm seeing rocks on the floor. Not that lucky, I don't think. Oh, maybe we were. Maybe we were. Oh, I think we might have done it. There we go. So we did actually get out without having to remove. I'm going to just wait here for a little bit, because going outside with all these rare flowers pumping is probably not the best idea on Carno Island. I may have overdone it a bit with the rare flowers. Anyway, there we go. That's the tour of the Carno Island cave, the artifact of the Devourer, the 3 explorer notes that you can find in there, and some potential loot crate locations. The loot crates are fantastic. If you're looking for Megatherium saddle blueprints, you can get Capped Ascendant ones in there, and you can also get yourself like Capped Ascendant pick blueprints or hatchet blueprints. I've had all of those from within that cave, so well worth running this cave a number of times, not just to get the artifact, but also to get the loot as well. So, hope you enjoyed the video, hope you got something out of it. If you did, maybe drop me a like, subscribe, there'll be more videos coming along similar lines, and of course I've got my playthrough series running as well on Ark Survival Ascended official servers. That's it for this one. I will catch you in the next video. I'm Llama, and I'm out of here.